कूजन्तं राम रामेति मधुरं मधुराक्षरम् आरुह्य कविताशाखां वन्दे वाल्मीकि कोकिलम्। रामाय रामभद्राय रामचन्द्राय वेधसे रघुनाथाय नाथाय सीताया पतये नमः। जयत्याश्रितसन्त्रास ध्वान्तविध्वंसनोदयः प्रभावान् सीतया देव्या परमव्योमभास्करः परमव्योमभास्करः।
श्रीमते निगमान्त महादेशिकाय नमः। Rama goes to the temple of Jagannatha, who is today known as Ranganatha, to obtain the permission from his mother Kaushalya. Kaushalya, upon understanding that her son has been asked to go to the forest, laments over her fortune. She also recommends that she will be with Rama throughout the journey in the forest, and she does not want to have any more bad times where the king is not even according her due respect. Rama first tries to convince Kaushalya that Pitrudevo Bhava, Pitruvakya Paripalanam is very important. Following the words of one's father is very, very important. Then he cites certain precedents to him agreeing to his father's words, like Kandu, who slaughtered a cow even at the risk of obtaining Gohatya Dosham because his father commanded him to do so. He also substantiates Pitruvakya Paripalanam with Parashurama's act of beheading his own mother Renuka because his father Jamadagni commanded him to do so. He then substantiates it further with his own Kula's experience, ancestors of his. The 60,000 sons going in search of the sacrificial horse and going on a continuous expedition to search for the horse because their father Sagara asked them to do so. So all these examples were given of Gohatya Dosham, Matrahatya Dosham, following father's words from the lives of Brahmanas and the own Kulam, to tell that what Rama was doing was what not very unnatural or extraordinary, or he was not carving a new path. That is when Rama tells his mother, I am not doing something which is unnatural or something which is new. Naham dharmam apurvam te pratikulam pravartaye. I am just following what path our fathers and forefathers have laid, mother. Purvamairabhipreto gato margo nugamyate. Mata, but you told me in the due course that you shall accompany me to the forest, live in the same tubers and fruits what I live with. Mata, you have gotten old. First of all, be cognizant of your age. I am young. I can go in the forest. It may take a few days, weeks, months for me to adjust. I will. But how can you come, Mata? You are already old. And father has also gotten old. If you remember that shlokam from Raghuvamsham, Tam Karnamoolamagatya Ramir Shriniasyatamiti. He has gotten old. There are many tablets which our medical practitioner has prescribed, one for hypertension, one for cholesterol, one for sugar. I am sure father will forget taking all those medicines. He needs your assistance. You have to guide him. So if you are coming away, who will take care of our old father? So he says, Tasmin punarjivati dharmaraje. He refers to Dasharatha as Dharmaraja. So Dasharatha was a name that came much later upon understanding his valor, to ride his chariot possibly in all the directions and fight very bravely with the enemy standing opposite. So Dasharatha, the name must have come much later, but his original name was Dharmaraja. Tasmin punarjivati Dharmaraje Visheshatah Sve Pathi Vartamane Devi Maya Sardhamito Bhigachet Katam Svidanya Vidhaveva Nari. Don't talk like any ordinary woman. You are my mother. You are such a learned lady. You have such great maturity. I have been praising about you to all my friends, Mata. And today you are saying you will come with me, you will leave the father. Don't do that. As he advised his mother Kaushalya, Kaushalya knew when her son speaks, it will be only dharma. So we cannot keep arguing with Rama. It is a very futile effort. He knows Dharma Shastram at the tip of his fingers. So she kept quiet. While this conversation between Kaushalya and Rama was happening, Lakshmana was eavesdropping. How did Lakshmana know? Because that morning, Rama left upon Sumantra's command to Dasharatha's Antavpuram, and from Dasharatha's Antavpuram to Ranganatha's temple where Kaushalya was seated. So there was a movement of A to B, B to C. Lakshmana would never be separated from Rama even for a second. Probably Lakshmana was bathing. By the time he came out and dressed up, all decked up, he went to Rama's Antavpuram. Sita must have informed her brother-in-law that Rama has just now left. By the time Rama had gone to Dasharatha's Antavpuram, spoken to Kaikeyi and received the command and he left there, Lakshmana should have arrived there and checked where Rama is. The Rakshaka would have said, just now he left to Ranganatha's temple. So Lakshmana should have followed Rama, and by the time he reached Ranganatha's temple, he would have eavesdropped. He would have overheard the conversation between Kaushalya and her son Rama. So as Rama gave all these examples, substantiated Dasharatha's command and him following the father's command, he turned back, he saw Lakshmana there. Lakshmana said, Bharatasthaya pakshyo yovasya hitamichhati sarvamstamscha vadhishyami mrudurhi paribhuyate. He says, whoever supports that Bharata Rama, listen to me, whoever supports that Bharata, I shall kill him, or I shall kill all of them. Rama is now wanting to keep peace in the kingdom, and this man is ready for a fight. He goes on further. Lakshmana goes on further. Now, just see the fallout of hero worship. Bharata is not there in Ayodhya. Bharata has not even expressed at any point in time that he wishes to rule Ayodhya. He has not asked his mother to ask for any of these bones. But when Bharata is not there and such events happen, the first target in line is Bharata for all of them. That is why Lakshmana says, let that Bharata come, I shall kill all of them. Why? He should have been more mature, but this is the side effect or the ill effect of hero worship. Now, he goes on further. The Tamil poet Kamban says that let us say that there is some very good food, prasadam, kept to be fed to the lion. Lion is the king of the forest. Just because you don't find a lion, will you give that away to a dog? You know, what is this simile hinting at? Lakshmana was trying to tell Rama, this Ayodhya is meant for a lion like you and not for a dog who is Bharata. Again, these brothers have grown up together, showered so much of love. They have such good understanding of each other, but look at the side effect of hero worship. He says, Shinga kurulaikku edanthinjuvayai ஓனை நாயின் வெங்கண் சிறு குட்டனை கூட்ட விரும்பினலாள் நங்கைக்கு அறிவின் திறம் நன்று இது எண்ணா கங்கைக்கு இறைவன் கடக்கை கை புடைத்து நக்கான். So he tells, this kingdom is meant for you, Rama. You are the lion. This Simhasanam is for a Simham like you, not for that dog who is Bharata. Every dialogue he uttered, the commentator says, Lakshmana started assuming his original Swarupa. What was his original Rupam or Swarupam? Was that of Adisesha. Like how the 1,000-hooded Adisesha in anger would hiss. Lakshmana's state was like that. Lakshmana further continues to tell Rama, I shall kill this Dasharatha. First he said, Bharata is like a dog. Then he said, if Bharata stands in the way on you becoming the king, I shall kill Bharata. Now he says, I will kill Dasharatha. I shall kill Dasharatha. He doesn't stop there. I will kill Kaikeyi also. So he was there on a murder spree. If anybody comes in front of me, be it my father Dasharatha, be it my brother Bharata, be it my brother Bharata's mother Kaikeyi, I shall kill all of them. Hanishe pitaram vruddham Kaikeya saktamanasam kripanam chasthitam balye vriddha bhavena garhitam. These old people I will kill, he said. Now Rama said, Lakshmana, first cool down. Listen to what I say. I know your devotion. You are extremely devoted towards me. I know how much of love you have for me. But at this point in time where there are so many political changes happening, I was to become the heir apparent, then I've been told to go to the forest, Bharata is not there, father is upset, my mother is crying. Should you add to that agony when there is so much of uncertainty around? Shouldn't you be my pillar of support? Rather you are telling I will kill Dasharatha, I will kill Kaikeyi, I will kill Bharata. And my mother says I will fast unto death. What can me as a single Rama do to handle so many people? Lakshmana, you have to tell me. You keep telling me that you love. Yes, you have so much of affection on me. Shouldn't a person who's affectionate be considerate towards the other person's worries? Why do you have to trouble me along with my mother? My mother says she will fast unto death. She says she will come to the forest. You are saying you will kill. Is this right, my dear brother Lakshmana? Aham hite Lakshmana nityameva janami bhaktim cha parakramam cha mamatva bhiprayam nirikshya matra sahabhyardasi masa dukkham. Don't give more worry to me. Remember Lakshmana, that Bharata, if at all he becomes the king, he is very competent to rule Ayodhya. It is not that I am the only competent one sitting here. He is very competent. Nate rashaknomi pitu pratigyam amimam nakartum sakalam yathavat sahavyo stata gururni yoge devyascha bharta sagatischa dharmaha. Above all of this, whether I have to go to the forest, where Bharata has to become the king, all this is secondary. Lakshmana. Lakshmana know that father Dasharatha's command is supreme. Dharmo hi paramo loke dharme satyam pratishtitam dharma samshritam apyetat pitur vachanam uttamam. They say that Pita is like Acharya. Guru in Shastra means the one who dispels internal darkness. Gusva andhakaraha rutan nirodhakaha. But Guru is also known as father. The meaning for the word Guru is teacher as well as father, because father is a very important teacher to the child. So Rama advises Lakshmana. Lakshmana, father's command is to be protected. Bharata is very competent to rule Ayodhya. Don't add to the agony what my mother is giving to me by telling that you will kill Dasharatha, Kaikeyi, Bharata, which is not right. Listen to me, be patient. This is what Rama tells Lakshmana. But who listens to good advice? Will Lakshmana listen? We have to see that in the next episode.
Dear Astika reader, I am happy to be authoring a 2-part book on the Ramayana in English. The first part is slated for release in the year 2024. The book aims to recreate and retell the Ramayana of Valmiki, conforming to the ancient commentaries and other allied literature. To receive notifications of the book release, kindly register with www.deshikadaya.org/books. Namaskaram.